Rift, congrats on first. How you doing, Rift? Wait, did that work? Hang on. I think that worked. Okay, cool. My headphones just like connected to like 3 different devices at once. They got confused. Howdy and welcome, I'm your game jumper DiJaDi. 2 streams in a row, I know it's a miracle. But nonetheless, we are here. As my phone tells me to go to bed. I actually probably need to turn it off because that's an outdated reminder. Oh, the simpler times when I actually used to, you know, try to get 4 hours of sleep. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Congrats on first Rift, my good friend. We're going to be jumping into the universe of Divinity Original Sin yet again. I think for January, we're just going to do December Part 2. I think that's what we're going to do. Which sucks, but that's just the way that I feel like things have to go. To make up for the insane lack of consistency. As of late. The insane yet somewhat unavoidable. Nevertheless, we soldier on. We have made it to Sicil, a coastal town. We have recruited Jaha to our party, a sorcerer of note who hates demons. And we journey onward to discover who brought about such tragic fate of Jake the Counselor. But we also need to find someone to repair our staff, our wand. True. I had almost forgotten that. We also spent a lot of our money, maybe all of it.
I wonder how my dear sweet Dory... Source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd.
To your stolen sheep.
Yes. Oh, Ogget's been missing for more than a fortnight. I love that sheep, you know. Was planning to cook her into a fine midwinter night haggis myself. Do tell me if you hear anything about her. I plan on pursuing whoever stole her with my cleaver in hand.
Where's your herd?
I recently sold most of the tender loves to a trader heading north. Plenty of business that way these days. Those miners must be preparing for a mighty great feast. Wish I could have a nibble on my dear darlings, all ground and spiced.
You have any work for a trio of sellers?
Haven't got enough livestock left to warrant a hand with the work.
That's fair. Look, I mean, like, everyone's cutting down hours, I understand.
Now that the herd's gone, old Birch is just scratching by like a hen till the next batch of beasties comes through.
Take my leave. Alright, so she lost a sheep. That's really sad. Don't like that.
Oh. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh, I think we can maybe repair this here. Oh, that's awesome, actually. I didn't know that. Now the question is... So speaking of eating your animals, Rift has been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I still haven't gotten to. Someday. Someday I'll beat Remake and move to it. It's one of Red 13 side quests. You can talk to animals, and after you save the last chicken, it explains that it's scary out there, and it's happy to go home. So you go back, and the woman offers to cook up the last chicken. Thank you for finding her chickens. That's really funny, actually, though. I kind of almost appreciate it. You know what? I appreciate the commitment, okay? Good on them.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
We actually have Ricochet already. Yeah, that's pretty great. That's pretty fantastic. I definitely, yeah, that's pretty great.
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Okay. Well, we might need to sell some things to, like, actually get some things here. Is what I'm thinking. Because I really want this 802. But what can we sell that's worth it? I don't think we have anything that's worth it. We can sell the rooster. Not the actual rooster, but the picture of the rooster. We could also sell Ishmael. Well, that'll give us some. Why does she not like us? Like, she has negative 15 stars towards us? I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
We should identify these before we try to sell them. Because we could probably get more for them too. Let's do that first. Also, we need to send these water ones to DiJaDi. As well as his doctor's skill book. I think you can have 3 novice skills until you level up, I think. We do not have the ability to, I think, to identify any of this yet. So we actually do need to level up. Now that said, what is that additional point there?
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the cousins.
Wait, what did we do for DiJaDi? Oh, DiJaDi can talk to pets, right? Okay, awesome. We can talk to animals now, that's cool.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies.
Man, the 2 extra ability points sound really tempting.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
A good day to you.
We might do that.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's just see if you can choose the finest greens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many
And I want this, though, too. Escapist, I feel like that'll be a good thing to have. Let's do all skilled up.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
And we can apply those ability points
Heavenly herring,
as we would.
stonefish, yours for a scrap gold.
Probably one towards wand, maybe?
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls
That's
to
kind of where I'm
entussle
leaning.
you. Fresh haddock, perfect for a fire.
Made a big cheese on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
One towards the lore master, I think.
Problem than a set of silver arrows.
Made a big cheese on your book with a wheel
Yeah,
of the
I
good
think that's good.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
That at least solves our immediate
Watch
problem.
the undead quiver in their mouldy
We'll see wherever that
boots.
ends up
Any takers?
forsaking us in the
Come on, you
future.
chickens.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours.
Let's send that to DiJaDi.
Any
Let's
takers?
also send
Come on,
that.
you chickens.
We might want that.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only ours from the sea.
This hefty gut piercer is an excellent sidekick for bartering, threatening, or general intimidation.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Sure. Let's send this to DiJaDi.
Snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
And let's maybe sell.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
I almost want to do a one-handed sword and a wand. But we'll probably do double wands for now.
Yonsa, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim.
Then we can probably sell all.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the dozen.
Yonsa, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Well, hello there.
Thinking we sell all our swords for now.
I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the
And the wand, I think. I really like this magical unlock scroll. I want to keep it, but I don't know what we're going to use it for.
Potions
I
to
don't know where we
bemuzzle
got
you,
it from.
Scrolls to entussle you.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuzzle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Okay, that looks pretty dumb. I'll admit.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fish haddock, looking for a fryer.
I guess.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the
I don't love the look of that, but it's not like we have a ton of options right now.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Well, hello there.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us see if you can choose
Okay, we need more crafting ability.
greens.
What is our crafting ability here? 1?
Made a big change on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let us
And
see
0.
if you
Okay.
can choose the finest greens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
What were we going to do? We were going to...
Like our potatoes.
We have a lot of keys. I wonder if we could sell those keys. That would be pretty bad, but you know.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
We stole all these keys to open all these empty chests, and now we're going to sell the keys?
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Ah, that's better. And then we need dexterity 6. Oof. Okay. I don't know why we got this doctor skill book. I don't even necessarily know that I want to learn it. And that requires level 9. Jeez. And that requires level 6. What level are we?
Red and orange, yellow and green. The finest
2?
veggies
3?
I seals ever seen.
3. Okay.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
I don't think I knew that we had this, but I think I'm okay selling it all the same. For now.
This batch is only hours from the sea.
Oh, you can't even afford to buy this. Okay.
Red and orange, yellow and green. The finest veggies I
Hey, fish vendor.
Travel away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many
I'm
crab
gonna
paws
sell
do
you
have?
some stuff too.
3? 11?
You want some swords? There's some swords for you.
cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden pear.
So how about that fish thief?
I listened in while you were talking to that would-be thief. Thank you for preserving my stock. It's no wonder you source hunters are known for setting a place straight.
I'll take my leave.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
We actually should be able to buy the
Freezing?
thing now.
Silver?
Yeah.
Poison? Get
Oh,
to
and
the
she doesn't
point.
hate us, so our prices are actually cheaper.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fryer.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Can I at least learn that? Yes, I can. Cool.
Aaron has as many friends
I can learn that too.
with many cheeses.
I can't equip this yet because I'm not high enough for level yet.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
But we're still in good shape, I think.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fryer.
A good day to you.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Weak, blind, mute, and infected. That might be useful. We'll see. I don't really care about
These
that
damn
aspect of
birds
it,
won't
but
fetch more than a pittance.
okay. So last time we checked out the doctor's, the corner, the medical, whatever, the physician. We have not yet interviewed the primary suspect. And I suppose we should.
Leave me be, I've a job to do. Leave me be, I've a job to do.
I'll buy that resurrection scroll after you, actually.
Assure
You
me
can keep your guitar, though.
that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, milady. We Legionnaires are highly trained soldiers who fear neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here, sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her, even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And you are?
I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, Legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day 1. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single Legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
I'd like to ask you some
And
questions.
what questions are those?
Tell me about Sicile.
Tragedy flocks to this place, like goblins to a boar carcass. None of us guessed, when we were assigned to Sicile, that we were about to embark on a years-long stint in the unluckiest city in Rivellon. Undead orcs, ghosts, what's next? Man-eating zombie crabs?
Tell me about the undead.
I fought orcs crazed with blood liquor. Withstood assaults by ogre-wielding clubs made of human bones and teeth. I've braved the poisonous spear tips of goblins aplenty. But never did I know fear until I faced the undead. Not a pleasant thing for a Legionnaire to feel fear. But there you have it nonetheless.
Let's discuss Jake's death.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
And what do you think of Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder. But in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
You have a fuse, interesting. I'll take my lead. Oh, hang on. We have something for this.
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
I suppose so. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or attached.
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggles when he crows, same as the rest.
Okay. So we might find ourselves investigating the rooster. For surely such a beast was clearly responsible.
Legion's greetings, Hunter.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every Legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Can you tell me more about this place?
Well, what do you want to know? Before this war left us hanging like the condemned from a tree, this was the greatest city in Andervale. My own grandfather made his fortune here. Started as a poor fisherman with nothing but a few trout to his name, and grew his meagre trade into a business employing a fair piece of the local population. Of course, I'm telling you, a necromancer must have been at work in Sicil. Perhaps still is. How else do you explain risen dead sprouting like mushrooms in a single night? And that's not even the worst of it. No, the worst is they keep coming back. An endless legion of the dead that even the legion of the living cannot subdue.
That does seem problematic. And who are you?
I am Esmeralda, wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow. Poor man. We were both so young when we married. He so rich and I so poor, but his one and only princess just the same.
Been told your husband collected something called Starstone. Care to elaborate?
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his pastimes, nothing more. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare.
Seems to be quite adamant about her innocence. We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Wonder if we can talk to that rooster again. The chicken, I mean.
My,
and
what
perhaps
a strong
ascertain.
and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right?
Nope. Okay, never mind.
Real war hero.
I guess not.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda. I'm just doing my duty for the Legion.
It does feel like we should maybe
My hero.
endeavor
Rock
to
upon which I may rest my weary soul in these
Leave me be, I've a job to do.
Never fear, milady. As long as I'm around, know it.
investigate. And if some paintings go awry in the midst of our investigation, that is an unfortunate byproduct of being involved in this mess. Tragic circumstances indeed.
Looking good. Looking good.
This does seem problematic because I think we do actually have some star pebbles here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Whoops. Hang on. We just stole the whole barrel. Whoops. That was not our intent. Nothing in it, nonetheless.
Lucky find!
The key to her house, which perhaps may yield more information. Underwear. We don't need that, I don't think, for our investigation. We do, I think, have a key now. Oh, hey, a book. Hang on. Patty Cake Volume 3. That's my favorite edition. Oh my gosh. I believe this is her house. So if we have the key to it, we should be able to enter. Yep.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry, lady.
A holy hand grenade, that's always good to have.
You're neither orc nor demon.
Oh, but what if you were to be ambushed? Caught unawares. Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
We're not gonna steal everything, okay? That seems interesting.
A book about setting up the perfect crime.
That does seem intriguing.
So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
We'll also take that book. It's good to read, okay? It's not good to steal books, but it's good to read. Oh, these are gold cups. Ooh, I mean, those are probably worth a lot. But we're not common thieves. We simply liberate paintings because we suspect that they're stolen or something. That's our rationale. Uh-huh. DiJaDi could probably use this. We'll take that. And we'll take that. Let's continue our search. Nope, did I accidentally steal a package? Doggone it. That's a federal crime in some states.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda. I'm just doing my duty for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my
Actually, I think in every state. I think that's like
trying
a federal crime in some states. It doesn't even make sense. What am I saying? Whatever. This seems somewhat suspicious. there's a button here. What? You might have to press that button.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Interesting. Oh, hang on. Let my partner aid us in this endeavor.
Esmeralda's a funny character. She's always got ham on the brain. I've never been inside her secret room, but I bet it's full of hams too. I'd go in and see if I were tall enough to reach the button. Say!
Oh, we did reach the button.
Esmeralda carries lots of cuts of meat. She
An
calls
expert
herself
knifer.
An expert knifer, that one.
Intriguing.
Esmeralda's a...
Oh, wait, wrong one. Was it this one?
Where's Jake? Did he finally run off with that white-haired woman? What was her name? Candice?
Candace. The plot does indeed thicken. Rabbit's paw. DiJaDi can hold that, and maybe we'll come in luck. Maybe that actually will provide some level of good fortune unto us. Okay, we're not a thief, but also 90 gold hidden in a cage in a basement of a potential killer. I bet that's undeclared. We'll give this to John. We'll see how he likes this. Fire arrows, I like the sound of that.
A bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime? It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Hello. We should actually probably send that to Shahan. We'll send a starfish to him. We're so mean to Jahan. We really are. He's done nothing to deserve that. He was a little rude on our first meeting, but it's not really his fault. Oh, he's got no Geomancer ability either, though. We'll probably learn him in that. He'll probably be a standard wizard for us. Okay. Now that we've successfully escaped, read this book real quick. Kicking Another's Bucket, Planning the Perfect Murder by M.R. Giggles, winner of the Assassin's Guild Brass Knuckle Award. So you have determined to take a life. My serious congratulations. Savor this moment, friends. Taste the sweetness of the feeling that grows in your belly. Soon you will have sent a soul flying into the ether. Your hand alone will have caused the fabric of existence to have undergone a permanent and undeniable change. You are preparing to undertake the most exquisite endeavor of your life, and you'd be remiss to not luxuriate in every surrounding moment. Chapter the first. How many pages is this? Oh, this isn't too bad. Okay, something about burying the body there. Execution. Choosing the method. I believe we're owed some answers. Oh, also, we need to sell some more paintings, so hang on, let's do that real quick.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please
You seem
partake
like
of the
someone who would
plumpest
appreciate a good
produce
painting.
ever produced.
Wrestling an earth elemental will inject some
on your head. I got white cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
I don't need cheese. I just need money.
Spud club if you got an eye for farm potatoes.
Thank you.
Red and orange, yellow and green.
Oh, we should also talk to that rooster, I guess. The arrogant one.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Starstone? I've never heard of. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble?
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up your ridiculous claims.
Found your book about planning a perfect murder.
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always trying to be one step ahead. Really, I should have thought a source hunter of all people would appreciate my dear husband's sense for survival.
Could explain this bloodied knife.
Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband to cut meat.
Well, we already know that's
Who
not
did
true.
so love to cook, the dear. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan? Well, what do you want to know?
We know she's lying about.
Legion's greetings, Hunter. You claim to possess evidence that implicates Lady Esmeralda in the murder of her husband? Well,
The butcher
let's
knife.
have it then. Used for cookery, was it? Well, that settles it. A perfectly innocent explanation for a perfectly innocent activity. Dearest Esmeralda, I never doubted her. So it was Jake's? Of course. He read it so as to outfox lurking assassins. Alas that it failed him. Alas that it is now used to slander his grieving widow.
I don't know. I mean, I do know, but it does seem... problematic, at the least.
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
But we can't very well say, oh, well, a rat told me.
Greetings! These stalls are for our lead. Work up mighty fine appetite, sir. You don't think it's effective, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. Yes? Discovered anything? Well, have you found any incriminating evidence against her? If so, let's have it.
Let's discuss this knife.
So, you found a blooded knife in Esmeralda's cellar. Guess you can scratch the top candidate off your list of cliched clues then. Not exactly
we
enough
also have a
how
book.
to plan the perfect murder. Really? Really? She might as well wear a dress with the words "I killed Jake and I liked it" embroidered on it. But that alone wouldn't suffice to convince me. So convince me, Hunter, and keep looking.
Dramatics, it's not as bad as all that.
Did we miss some kind of evidence down there, maybe?
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly
Might be worth checking out again.
1 coin or 2, noble spirit? 1 coin or 2?
Here, take the gold piece.
Thank you, kind one.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now. It turns out losing it all has its own share of benefits.
Did you lose it all?
Ah, a fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the Western Cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility.
Tell me more about these Watcher statues.
I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools' advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception.
We always do.
They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul.
So you destroyed your house because some statues told you to. Intriguing. Well, hello. I like that.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
Indeed. He said himself that he's finally learned humility. Maybe he made the right choice, really.
Oh, we agreed. Cute.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
The one other thing that was mentioned was potential ways to dispose of the body, and one of those.
That's enough of that
Whoa.
now.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that. It was open. I think we missed anything. There being a shovel here. I mean, I guess we missed wheat. And then the book that we read indicating
All that digging and there's nothing here.
I actually want to apply that. Can I set that item to a thing here? Oh, hang on. Not mean to do that. Better to do this now than to do it in the midst of combat.
All that digging and there's nothing here. All that digging and there's nothing here.
I think we need to figure out where... Let's talk to our... real quick. My guess is... we still haven't talked to...
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off.
We talked to the physician, but I don't think we've talked to the mortician yet. I'm assuming that those are two different people. I know they are. I shouldn't say I'm assuming.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. By all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
Let's discuss Jake's corpse.
It might be a bit late to inspect the body, in that it has already been
Here we
buried.
go. Perfect.
It may be worth your while to speak to the mortician, though. Chap called Roberts. He has a house by the graveyard.
And what happened again tonight?
I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead.
We should talk to the bartender as well.
How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt. I myself have none, even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is in fact the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters.
Fair. Alright. So, Mortician, and let's canvas the end. See what we can find out there.
You don't think it's effective, do you?
I feel like let's talk to the Mortician first. It's close to the graveyard.
I'm overheating here.
Like, are you gonna catch fire? Like, why are we complaining?
Good look out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Siseal's ramparts.
Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. First of all,
Numbers is the greatest philosopher in the land, you know. I'd give me left whiskers to be half as smart as him.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated. Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Wow! I was wondering where that awesome sweat smell was coming from, and here you are. Wow! This is great! I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow, you smell great! Have you been rolling around on dead things all day? That's my favourite hobby too.
Seven keep you.
tell me about yourself.
You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome, and I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome.
That's super interesting. Okay.
If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much! Seriously, so much! You have no idea!
May the seven keep you.
This dog we met, how true a creature he is, how loyal and unwavering in its affections. His master is dead, but not even this, not even nature's
a dog
great
fan. Look at
betrayal
that.
of life stops his warm-heartedness from beating. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. These pillars of creation, we topple them, though their spirits are so very pure. They do not scheme, they do not deceive. Perfidy, that is the human condition. This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend.
This is a long monologue about how good dogs are. Ooh. Oof, this is a tough choice. Animals don't know any better? Or humans are base creatures, not based.
The same mind because you are human, all too human. And deep down you place trust in your fellows. But one day a stab in the back will tell you I am right. I know, for I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy forests. Vastly do I prefer the latter. Oh, the occasional thorn may pierce your skin, but at least you are aware the sting is not that of a poisoned needle hidden by aspiring rivals. In the animal kingdom, only one is free. Beware the wolf, yes, beware the bear, but their rules are honest. The kingdoms of man, they are built upon the blood of the ones not strong enough to lay claim to power. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your affection. The ones you see around you, the men and women of this world, they are not.
You take your philosophy a little bit further than I'm willing to. Okay, so the mortician is right over here. Let's have a chat, you and I. Wait. That is definitely the town hall bathroom. Mortician is all the way over here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting lost and I have a map. My goodness.
The sun is out, and yet I feel a cold inside my soul. Bane of age, the crux of years. Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
Not that young, buddy.
Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring. For my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
Tell me more.
I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade in long succession. Gladly shall I tell you more. Will I regale thee, O whelp of men, with my tale? But not here, where the winds may steal my words.
Okay.
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder, oh budding flower of the morn. Yet that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny. Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Well, in a bit. We've got other priorities right now.
what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Tell me about yourself.
This here is my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Seal itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless.
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body.
What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the 3rd degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
I don't know, that seems weird. Let's sneak a little bit. Whoa! Uh-oh. I did not mean to do that. Hang on. Nope, we're committed. We got caught. We might as well own the consequences. That wasn't good. Sneaky, actually. Very sneaky, actually. I kind of like that. unfortunate circumstances.
Fasten tighter than the treasury.
I do have some small skill at picking locks, but apparently not enough for that. I thought that magnifying glass was actually a key. So we actually got into a fight over nothing. Wait, there was a key here, though. Interesting. Okay, it was just on the other thing. Alright. A thread with needle for the ultimate experience. Let us depart from here. Stealing all the books. Or, not stealing. Commandeering. Appropriating. There we go.
Striking it rich!
But not have it evident that we have robbed this place. Alright, let us examine. This ledger we have found. Oh, we know how to make apple pie dough now. Look at that. Cool. Furthermore, I find it impossible that any but Mayor Cecil, Captain Arias, Evelyn, or Esmeralda, who's this Evelyn person? Oh, no, the assistant to the physician would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't just vanish in a thin air. And even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved. But as long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see how the crime could ever be traced back to me.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake. What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
So the body is missing. Allegedly. Imps are just burned or buried alongside the dead pets of the master they served. Usually. Work corpses are buried immediately with their graves decorated. And then celebrated. Any are caught mourning, the punishment is death. Oof. Okay. That's pretty harsh.
Here lies Kimberly, finally. Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit, or a lovable prankster ghost? Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
Where are you?
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so. Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home.
These are people who couldn't afford to be buried inside the actual place.
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber. Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife?
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing loudly?
May the seven keep you.
I thought for sure that because he was a filthy fibber that he wouldn't actually be dead.
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb. Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive. Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace.
Tell me about yourself.
I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter Loni. But when the undead plague broke out, my dear husband was among the first killed.
Loney never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to the town dangling the opportunity to annihilate those undead devils, Loney lapped up their rhetoric and joined without so much as a backward glance. She were killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies, and here I stand, mourning the death of my last joy.
That's really sad, actually.
May the seven keep you.
Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil. Get off my grave, ye jackanapes. Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy. Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure Gideon took this out.
May the seven keep you.
What is this? What? Hang on. We will... What is this hole?
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. Here lies Jay alive. Please do not disturb.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake. It's
Oh,
a
this is the...
corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
That's the sheep. Emrys, that's the name of the guy whose book we have.
Rest in peace, darling.
Look here. Even a sage and author as renowned as I is flattered when mortals dare among the dead to seek him out. Well, here I am, Nemris the Wise. You may go wide-eyed with amazement now.
Or an author.
Oh, I've written so many celebrated treatises, but of course you have read and revered the philosophy of death, the diamond in the crown that is my literary legacy. There isn't a civilized soul alive that hasn't perused its profound pages percolating with perspicacity. Alas, that so few show an understanding of my words, so few show the expected intellectual growth when I put them to the test.
Tell me about yourself.
As if I need introduction. Nemris the thinker, the
Okay,
theorist.
whatever.
You can, and indeed you must. But alas, I was not buried with a printed version of that blueprint of genius that is my
Okay, we do have a
inimitably
copy. We did
esteemed
read it.
essay. Never fear, though, for each and every library in Revellon boasts a copy, the gilded cherry on their paper pie.
Me to
Do
the
you
test.
truly feel you are ready to prove that you have read and understood the philosophy of death?
Yeah.
Then we shall proceed to test the mettle of your acumen forthwith. Between life and death, death is the greater force. So argues the clergyman. Is he correct?
Of course not.
Yes, he is. Come now, evaluate your answer again, for deep down you know you are wrong.
Are you playing without me?
May the seven
Okay, alright,
keep
cool,
you.
cool, cool. We won that one. We won that one. We're off to a good start. Let's go. No! Last, okay.
Rotten lamb chops.
Rest in peace, darling.
No.
Are you here, Jake? Jake?
No! Oh my gosh. Gotcha.
No, I stand by my opinion.
Let us proceed. Life is life's own goal. The question that is itself the answer. Good. Now I am unburdened of all worries, am I not?
Entirely.
I concur.
Last query. Boldly do I scorn the bonds of faith and fear. Death I dub thee life's equal. Is this my salvation or my undoing?
Indeed.
Most impressive. Nothing short of miraculous.
Oh, hey, we got it right. Look at that. DiJaDi was wrong.
My undying respect is yours, to an extent. In the knowledge that my legacy is in good hands. Ta-ta! I shall see you in the next life.
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing without me?
It's wild. What is this hole? What?
Daemon Daemonium, I'll find you yet. And so let the hunt continue.
The outskirts of Cyseal are infested with undead!
Oh, we have some undead up here. Level 2, it should be fine. Nice, good stun, good stun. I would kind of like to get that mage done with. How much is this? 4. There we go. I don't like the idea of that mage being up. So if we can stop that. Doesn't seem like we can do that. Good, good, good. I do not like the fact that that has that regen.
Target dances in shadows.
Oh my gosh. Really? You're gonna miss twice? Really? Beautiful. There's a stun. I love that. Gosh. Okay. Off to a good start. Very nice. And now all we have to deal with is the mage. He's almost dead. Let's go. Don't bear daughter me. Come on. Disappointing. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, it's tempting to use one of those, but no, we shan't. Taking hits, that's not good. I don't like this guy. Need 4 for that. I feel like that didn't do much.
Stave of the elements.
Knockdown failed. Well, that's not good.
Its own deliverance.
Oof, that's really not good.
This one packs a punch.
Please don't undo the frozen.
Never
It shouldn't,
rains,
but
it pours, eh?
I don't trust anything. That's such a bad idea. Let's try that. Almost everything takes 4 AP. Okay. We'll stay. Nice. Love that. We're okay. Jahan's hurting a little bit. And we stunned the Scorcher. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Nice. I heard a little bit. Yes. Beautiful. And this fight got a little bit dicey for a half second there, but we're doing okay now. We're doing okay.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Beautiful. Oof. All right.
I needed that. Into the fray once more. Bless the Seven, I am restored. Into the fray once more.
Back.
Do you like wells? There are a few around Sicil, though one has gone tragically missing. Poor
Interesting. This is a very elaborate, like, underground cave system.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Why are you guys...
Do you like wells?
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
They have. Gosh.
These skeletons are always nibbling about Brachus Rex. Is that a new type of cheese? They're always inventing new things over in Errata.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Nope. Guys, stay away from there. I swear. Oh, there's another one. There's a clever double trap there.
These skeletons are...
We already talked about that. Oh, I know where we are. Hello. We're in that little, like, area that we couldn't get to.
I don't have the right tool for mining.
I don't necessarily know that we should have disarmed that trap here, but I'm kind of glad we did. That might have been a waste of that trap disarm that we had, but eh.
You see a shady-looking figure fishing coins of gold out of the muddy water that pools beneath the well overhead. His movements are quick and nervous, but nevertheless, he seems to enjoy stuffing what cash he can find into the many pockets of his shabby garb. So absorbed is he in his coin holding that at first he doesn't notice your presence. Suddenly, though, he pauses, looks up, and quick as a cat its talons, readies 2 daggers.
You are neither skull nor heroic. Let us bandy words, not weapons.
Your friendly tone of voice has immediate effect. The man quickly relaxes his aggressive stance, sheathes his weapons, and pulls a quill and a scrap of parchment out of one of his pockets. Dexterously, he writes down a couple of phrases, then holds it out for you to read.
Mute, can't speak. You look professional. You the source hunter the wizard asked for?
Indeed, I am a source hunter.
Excitedly, the man turns over the scrap and pens a few more lines.
Name's Walgraf. I admire you. No hero like Source Hunter. Sisil, dead end. Please let me join you.
You'd like to join me? I need to know a bit more about you.
Walgraf nods enthusiastically and pulls a couple of ripped parchment pieces out from his vestments. Hastily, he covers them with words and pushes them in your hands, one after the other.
Been mute since I was a kid. Sorcerers took my voice. People think I'm stupid. I'm not. Get money, food where I can. Steal if I must. Not from poor folks. I'm a good sneak, good fighter, good with locks. See things you've done. Want to help you. I'm useful. Want to catch sorcerers. Make 'em pay. Please.
Walgraf eagerly catches your gaze with the best puppy eyes imitation he can muster.
Consider yourself hired.
Be welcome, Walgraf. Riches await, if you'll obtain them for us.
Walgraf smiles and shakes your hand in thanks. With a gesture of the arm, he seems to say,
Nice, now we have a full crew. Let's go. This is just gold, like, chilling here, so we're definitely okay to take this.
You call to Walgraf. He awaits your queries.
I have no idea where we are. Oh, we're like to the north of town.
May the Seven keep you. you. Rest in peace, darling. May the seven keep you. May the seven keep you.
Okay, so that hole takes us north of the city.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lying in your pocket. Just hanging around again, are you?
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging the fables in the hunter's edge? They say he's
Right.
ready to
Now we're all sitting. Great. Let's save here. The fact that that place takes us north of the city means that it very well could have been an escape route for the killer. We still don't know where that trap room is that is also accessible from there, but it must be somewhat close by, judging by the distance we travel underground. We know that Jake's body is still missing, which is very curious. We know that a sheep was buried in its stead, which also happens to correspond with the missing sheep that one of the villagers was complaining about. We know that essentially only the mayor, the physician's assistant, the general or captain or whatever, and the wife could have had access to that body. And spirited it away. Which does kind of still lend itself to the theory that Esmeralda may or may not have been an actual murderer.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the
But so far, it's just been a lot of investigation work. So we will endeavor to return to this next Friday. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. I am trying. Look. There's just a lot going on. And I wish I could talk about it because I'm like... But there's a lot going on. So, we're going to endeavor to try to do our game jumps. But I can't make any sort of guarantees at this point in time. Hopefully we'll be doing some Destiny, I think. Destiny is what our Saturday game is? Yeah. And then we're off on Sunday, so there is a decent chance of a day stream. We'll see. But I definitely appreciate you all being here very, very much. And as always, safe travels.